All right, hey, good Sunday morning to you guys. Hey, today I'm going to come at you with verses quoted out of context number 9. And the verse I'm going to pick up with today is going to be 1 John 4:20 by request from Peg McMahon. All right, I'm going to go ahead and read this. We'll get it started. If a man say, I love God, and hateth his brother, he is a liar. For he that loveth not his brother, whom he hath seen, how can he love God, whom he hath not seen? Okay, so right there, right just in that verse, we understand it's conditional, right? Everything's conditional again, and these people are under the law. So right off the jump, you know that this verse is not direct instructions to you, correct? So we walk by faith, not by sight. And that's found in 2 Corinthians 5:7. So who's the audience here? Well, over in 1 John 2:1, my little children. And you can find that throughout the rest of the book as well. So let's gain some context now. So my first question, what is that which was from the beginning found in 1 John 1:1, the very first verse of the book? So the answer is prophecy. It was prophecy that was spoken by all the mouth of the holy prophets since the world began. And you can find Peter talk about that in Acts chapter 3, verses 19 to 21. Next question, do these people need teachers? 1 John 2:27. No, they don't. However, us, the body of Christ, we do need teachers today. And you can find that out in 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 2 and Ephesians 4:11. These people living during and after the tribulation will have the law written on their hearts and in their minds. And you can find that in Hebrews chapter 8, verse 10. Next question, do we still commit sin? If so, are we of the devil? Because that's what 1 John 3, verses 3 to 6 and verse 8 says. So the answer is these people do not commit sin and they cannot sin. 1 John 3:9. But we are sinners, but we are saved by believing the gospel. Ephesians 1:13, Ephesians 2:8 and 9, 1 Corinthians 15:3 and 4, and then a multitude of other verses found in Paul's epistles. So, man, notice how verse 14 in chapter 4, I just want to gain a little context, chapter 4 real quick. Notice how verse 14 lines up perfectly with John 3:16 to 18. So Jesus Christ comes in the flesh. So what was that talking about? It's talking about Jesus' birth. It has nothing to do with his death, burial, and resurrection. What about verse 15? Whoever shall confess. Well, you can line that up with Romans chapter 10, verses 9 and 10, when Paul was talking about Israel, and then 1 John 1:9. What about Jesus is the Son of God? Okay. It's talking about Jesus' birth again, guys. This is not about the death, burial, and resurrection of Jesus Christ. And so it has nothing to do with our gospel today, right? So in conclusion, these people are under the law again, and then they're under the new covenant with God. These people have to keep the law until Jesus Christ's second coming, or they will be cut off from their inheritance. And you can find that out in 1 Peter 1:5 and Hebrews 10, verses 25 and 26. Okay, so basically what I'm saying here, again, guys, is this is not our direct instructions. Our direct instructions are not found here. You can understand if you just gain a little context of this. So basically what I want to end with is, man, you've got to understand the difference between mystery and prophecy, Israel, the body of Christ, and law and grace. If you can just understand that, then it will help you understand that Bible a lot more clearer and understand where you stand in God's timeline, okay? So, man, I hope you guys gain a little context of that and gain a little better understanding. And until I come back at you with the 10th iteration of this, verses quoted out of context, man, I hope y'all have a great rest of your weekend, and I'll see you next time. Grace and peace to you.